I found some great tool combos, and this is one of them. This is the Gerber Armbar Trade. This just recently came out this year, and it's a fantastic multi-tool, and it pairs up really nicely with this. So let's go ahead and talk about the Trade first. One of the things I love about the Trade that it kept from the original armbar is it still has this hammer end, it has the pry tool, the bottle cap lifter, and then a huge improvement is the pocket clip. I really love that they added that on there. Then also you have the saw. You have the awl for punching holes in leather and so forth. And then you have a short, or not a short, but a smaller knife as well. That's pretty nice. And then my favorite part about this is the 1/4-inch bit driver. So for around home projects on the go, if you're working in the car or even on my kids' toys, a lot of times that's what something like this is used for. When the batteries go dead, I like to have something like this, a smaller screwdriver. Now it doesn't lock, but for a lot of the things I will be using this for, it works very well. And it's nice that it has this double-sided aspect to it, the Phillips and the flat driver, and then the 1/4-inch nut driver is also handy as well. So I'm a huge fan of the Gerber Armbar Trade. And one of the reasons is because it's so light. And if you haven't bought this tool, you don't really understand how small and how light this is. It's just a very great tool. It comes in at 3.1 ounces, so very, very light tool. Takes up hardly any of your pocket space. It goes for about $40 on other third-party sites. On Gerber's website, it's around $50. And it's a great tool. Now, this is the Dr. Slick Plier Scissor Multi-Tool. And thank you so much to whoever recommended this to me because it has a lot of great functions. And I didn't even know this was a thing. So this is a plier and a serrated scissor tool, and it's got some extra functions as well. Now, when we bring in, let's say, string or paracord, these scissors are so small that they do cut, but again, it will take a couple cuts. And I think a lot of it, it's not that the scissors are bad, but they're just, the jaws don't open wide enough. There's not enough cutting edge to some extent. But they seem like really nice scissors. Now, something, again, I might use this for is my kids are always asking for Band-Aids, and I might have to cut a Band-Aid in half. Have you noticed that Band-Aids today, they seem to only want to sell large ones? I have a hard time finding all the small ones, but that's a separate rant. So here is the pliers again. Here is the scissors, serrated scissors. And then down here we have this tool, which is almost like a very small pry tool, or not a pry tool, like an awl, almost like a needle. And probably what I would use is to clean out some of those parts, some of those things where you can't get to. Maybe on a tool, if let's say sand or dirt would get in there, sometimes it's nice to use something like that to clean that out, or perhaps to use it to punch holes in something. But I think it is probably a fishing tool for flies, but that's probably what I would use it for. Now, because it is so sharp, one of the things you want to definitely do is lock this in place if you will carry this in your pocket, because let me just tell you, this is very sharp, and if you don't have it locked in place, you will get punctured by that. And I did that to myself. So on the bottom, we have a screwdriver, which is handy to have as well. And this comes in at a very small, somewhere around the 2-ounce mark. So this whole package should be less than 5 ounces. So this comes in at $17 on Amazon. This is made of 410 Japanese steel, and it has all those functions we went over. And I feel like this is a pretty good combo. If you have an EDC kit, you want to throw in some minimalist tools, this has you covered for a lot of the light duty tasks that you might want a small plier and then a small screwdriver for with some extra tools. Let me know if you have experience with these tools, what you think about it, and I'll see you in the next one.